Welcome back to another new tutorial video. So in this today's video we will see how we can edit this flyer in Canva without any templates. So first we will drag an image to the page and align it. Okay, so after we're done aligning it, so we will need a shadow here to make a nice effect. So we can see the shadow is looking good and it's making a very nice contrast between the background and the front side. So by pressing Ctrl D we can make a duplicate of the element and adjust it. So now we're taking a text. We'll add some color and the font size also. Okay, so we increase the font size. Now it looks good. Okay, so we're taking the shadow transparency up and down to make it look better, to make contrast between the background and the text. Okay, the transparency we're moving up and down a bit to make it look good. So maybe it's looking good, and we always want to take a ruler behind in the left side to align all the text in one centered line. So putting here the text which I want to be put it in here. So one by one I will be putting the text here. So to give a separate effect on this particular text, we will delete it and make another copy so we can edit it individually as we like. So now in this text we can edit like we want, like we can make it big and smaller, any font and color as well. So we are making a copy of the text as well. Okay, so I'm making it a script font to make it look good, and always try to give the color adjusted to the image and the other elements, so it makes a good consistency between the designs. So whenever it's needed, we can always adjust the transparency of the shadow to make it look good and consistent with the design. I'm copying the text and putting my new text in here. So I lock the background shadows and the picture so I can easily edit the text in the front. And I'm doing a simple adjustments here and there so the text is not looking messy, and also the color adjustments. So you can try different colors, and once you find the best color for the design, so you can keep that one. So I'm like trying different colors, so I'll be finding which one is the best one, so I can keep that. Now I will take some icons from the elements panel and change the color to white and align it to the left. So we will need some more icons for this design, so let's bring them. So we're taking other logos as well and align it to the design. This is the video editing logo. And now I'm taking the social media logo. Okay, so make sure you always keep the logo size the same, so it doesn't stand out differently among the others. So you will always want them to be in the same size, in the same alignment, so it looks good and professional way. Okay, this is so I want the text to a bit upside, so I have the space to edit, and as I said earlier, you can always modify the shadow and the other elements as you like. Okay, so I'm doing a bit adjustments to the design. Okay, and always keep the text box aligned to the text. Sometimes we see the text box is a big outside of the text, so what happens is like you cannot align it perfectly when the text box is a bit bigger. So now I will be taking the text here for each icons. There is a bit correction. I would like to change the SEO logo. You can simply press Ctrl D to copy and adjust it manually. And I'm inserting the text to each text box according to the icon name, and aligning it to the left side. So here comes our next text. So I'll add another shadow here to the bottom to make a good contrast between the background and the text. So here comes our logo of the company. So I want it to fit in a frame. So from the elements panel, now I will take a frame which is circle frame and place the logo into the frame. And once you double click on the frame, so you can adjust the logo. So once you're done adjusting the logo, then you can simply click on it and place it on your desired position on the design. So I'm taking a shape here and I will give it a gradient effect. So first we'll go to the gradient, and then you'll have to choose the color as well and the gradient style. So first gradient, I will pick color from the logo, so it makes a good consistency between the design elements. So if you move this slider to the left, you can make it transparent. So I'm making it transparent to make it look good, and a bit adjustments as well. Okay, now it looks good enough. So taking a shape to give it behind the text and making it look good. Okay, so I will keep the color purple here as well for the other designs. So simply copy it and place it between the other text here and align it with the text as well, so the text box doesn't look bad. Okay, make sure the text box is always in the same size as the text is. Okay, so I will do the same for the icons as well on the left side. So I'm taking a circle shape here and will give the purple color as well, and place it behind the icons as well. So you have to place it behind the icon like this and align it to the center, and do it for the rest of the icons as well. So I'm copying the text box to the other text here to make it stand out. Okay, you can simply copy and place it on the other elements as well. So from the effects panel, you can give it shadow and adjust the shadow to your needs. Like you can play around with the transparency, blur and offset and other stuffs as well, and also the direction. So you can make the shadow like you want. Okay, so I'm adjusting the shadow and maybe it looks good right now and I'm good with it. Okay, so after that I'm adjusting the shape color and giving it a gradient with a bit of transparency. Okay, so let's give the shadow to the other text as well, and you'll always have to play around with the blur, transparency, offset and directions always. So once you are good with the shadow, you can simply keep that. Okay, so let's do it for the other text as well. I'm doing a bit adjustments of the shape. Okay, so for this text I will copy and place it in a different text box so I can edit that text individually, same as this one. Okay, I'm placing space here so I can put the text. Okay, so this is another design. So I'm making the design purple color consistent with the other elements in the design. Okay, so I will like to keep the new gradient color, which is yellow, and I'll copy the color for the other text box and the text. So let's do some adjustments here. When we're using the shadow in the behind, we can always make the design stand out, and a depth effect as well. So I'm doing some adjustments here. can copy the shape and place it as you want. So we are making a rectangle type shape here by copying that one. Okay, and always place it in the background, not in front of the text. As I said earlier, you'll have to play with the transparency panel always. Okay, so now the design is looking good than before, but I like to change the color as well to yellow gradient for all the text box, and also the text color to purple with a purple type shadow as well, and same for the icons and the text icons. So now for the bottom part, I mean the footer part, we will need our contact information for our agency. So we will input all the icons we need, like phone, Gmail, WhatsApp, website and other icons. So we will simply bring that icons from the elements panel and change the color to your desired one. So here we are taking the color to white. Okay, so simply bring all the icons, and once you are done with all the icons, we will need a bit of adjustment to the icons as well. So let me bring all the icons first. Okay, so I'm done with all the icons, and now let's do the adjustment, and make sure you are doing it the same size. So I like to adjust the icon size by keeping them in front of another one, so I can make a good size consistency among the icons. So as we are done with the icons adjustment, we will take the text box and write our new text, which is contact us today, and place it on top of the icon. Okay, now we'll take a line and place it under the contact us today. So there is a shortcut for the line, so you can simply click L on the keyboard and the line will come. So let's put all the text here and align it. Okay, now it looks good. So I'm putting the original text here, like the Gmail, the actual website, the actual Behance portfolio link. Okay, so I'm taking another line and line weight to 2 and placing it in the design like this. Okay, so here I'm changing the icons. The earlier icons didn't actually stand out in this design, so I'm updating the icons here and keeping the design color as well. So I will be updating all the icons here to the new icons, which will look good here. So you can select the icon which you like from there and give the color and adjust it. Make sure you are adjusting it with the alignment as well. So I believe the new icons looks better than the before ones, and I'm doing a bit of adjustment here as well. Try to make even spacing between the lines so it looks good in the eyes. Okay, so I'm kind of liking the design now. So by adding shadows to the icons, it makes a depth effect and a good visual for the eyes and a professional way. So I'll be adding the shadows behind each text box like this, and simply copying it and placing it. Make sure your shadow is in the behind. Okay, so now we can see by adding the shadow to our design, we can add a very nice depth effect and a professional look. So I'm doing the same thing for the rest of the text box here. I will be adding the shadow under the logo as well. Alright. So let's do some adjustment here. Alright. So you can always play around with the shadow and the shapes. So the design is pretty much complete. I'm just doing a bit of adjustments here, and after the adjustments the design will be fully completed. So here adjusting the shadows, the shapes to make it more contrast. Here we can see our final design, and thanks for staying with us, and I hope this design tutorial will be helpful to you guys. And for getting more videos like this, you'll always have to subscribe to our official YouTube and Facebook to get more content like this. So thank you very much guys, stay tuned until our next videos comes up.